Hey everyone, welcome and thank you for joining this training. I do want to let you know that I sent you an email with a link to this training. In case you ever go away from this tab, I want you to have this in your pocket so that way you can come back to this later and you can always improve your content with these best practices and beating the TikTok algorithm. So I'm going to teach you all of that in this training, but before I get started, I want to introduce myself. My name is Corey and I'm an online educator for TikTok Shop Success. In our group, SocialShopLab. Being a TikTok Shop partner, we've been on calls with over 500 sellers and affiliates at this point in the past 3 months. And we started as a TikTok Shop partner in January of 2023. So right now it's been a little bit over a year and we are so excited that we can get you guys a lot of success on TikTok. So I'll tell you all about that later. We're gonna dive deep into what this training is all about. You've probably come to this video because you feel lost or you feel uncertain about TikTok Shop, or if you have been on TikTok Shop and you just don't know where to go from having one viral video and a bunch of sales and now sales have dropped. So you need to know how to use the algorithm to your advantage so that way you can have a longer shelf life on your videos and you can also build up a following that is going to keep shopping with you over and over and over again. All of that put together will create an organic sales funnel. So we'll go over that in this training in just a little bit. You're also probably thinking, what is happening with my sales? If you have had steady sales and all of a sudden it dropped in Q4, now's the time to take a step back and really look at your content and your strategy in order to become a top seller on TikTok. My team has helped hundreds of shops with educating them on these best practices and why they need to use these to create a long-term strategy on TikTok, because that is what we're looking for and we want this to keep making money for you and not just having one viral video or not having video views at all, being stuck in that 200 to 300 range. With over 500 calls that we've had with sellers and affiliates, there are a lot of common questions that we have. The first question that you probably have yourself is, how many times do I need to post? At least 3 times a day. If you want to grow on TikTok and you want to make TikTok a great channel for you and possibly get more sales on TikTok than other channels that you have, like Meta or Google or your Shopify or Amazon, then you definitely want to post 3 times a day. That seems like a lot and it seems like a full-time job. There's a lot of different ways where you can create quick content or you could batch create content in one day. The reason why you want to post 3 times a day instead of 1 time a day or instead of a couple times a week is because your competitors and the top shops on TikTok are posting 3 to 5 times a day. So you definitely want to get seen more by getting your videos out there. And that is only one piece to this organic sales funnel, but the content is just so important. Another common question that we have about TikTok Shop content is when you should be posting. And there's no right or wrong answer. TikTok's algorithm is just so unique and so powerful that you can be posting at any time of the day and you could see that your views on a video that's posted at 11 p.m. gets a lot more views than a video posted at 9 a.m. One way to do really quick content is replying to comments with videos. On your videos where people are asking you questions or just saying hi, make sure that you're replying with videos because it doesn't take that much time at all. You hold down the comment, you press reply with video, and you just hold your phone up in selfie mode, answer the question, and you're done. Add a few things to the video description, don't add a sound, maybe add some hashtags if you want, but you can create a video replying to comments in less than a minute long. The next time you're creating content, really think about who your target audience is and who you want this video to appeal to. When you know that, then you can create a good hook that will grab their attention and make them watch the rest of your video and hopefully make a purchase at the end with your strong call to action. Now, the formula to content creation. When you're creating a video, the beginning has a hook. So you're grabbing your ideal customer's attention to make sure that they are watching the rest of your video or you've piqued their interest. The next part of that video after the hook is the key message. So you can have themes in this key message. Whatever your video is about, you can talk about the different perspectives that people have on your products. You can show a step-by-step tutorial how to use the product, or you can show the product used in everyday life, like a get ready with me. And the list goes on, but make sure that you have the key message or the theme planned out before you start making content. The last part of that video has to have a real strong call to action. So that would be telling people to go to your shop or showing them how to go to your shop, telling them that things are going to run out if they are running out because your videos are going viral and your affiliates are selling all of these products for you. You want to have a sense of urgency. So you can't just say, go buy it now in my TikTok shop. There has to be something else to it. Like, this size is going to run out. These colors are limited. Or the deal that we have on this product is only gonna last for the rest of this weekend. Those are some great ideas, and there's a lot more great ideas that you can think of yourself because you know your product's better than anybody else. Now let's talk about SEO. Search engine optimization is so powerful on TikTok. The younger generations are searching on TikTok for products that they're seeing somewhere else. And if they're scrolling on TikTok all day long like they usually are, then they're going to be searching for that product or seeing more videos on that product because of the algorithm. So what you want to do is make sure that your videos are having a longer shelf life by optimizing your post for search. So this is a similar concept to Google SEO. And I'm going to tell you right now exactly how to do it. So when you're scrolling on your For You, if you click search and then you search for whatever your next video is going to be about. So if this is going to be about a lace top, I'm going to be searching in the search box on my For You for lace top. And then TikTok is going to come up with the phrases, the key phrases that people are searching for or that are trending in searches using that keyword that you put in. And you're going to take one of those key phrases and you're going to put it everywhere in your video. So that means putting it as a text overlay on your video. That means saying it in your video so the TikTok AI bots pick up on that. And you also want to put it in your video description. You also want to put it as a text cover. And then lastly, if you do want to take it a step further, you can put it in as a hashtag too, depending on how big the hashtag views are. If you're doing all those things, TikTok is going to categorize your video into the key phrase that you want when people are searching, and your video is going to pop up. That is why your video is going to have a longer shelf life, because when people are searching for that key phrase in the future, then they are going to increase your views on that video. If you don't do any search engine optimization on your video, it may just last 1 hour or it may just last one day. You get that 200 to 300 views range on that video and then it stops and never increases after that. With SEO, with optimized posts, when you go to your profile, click on one of your videos that you think you did really good SEO on. And at the top, it'll say find related content in a search box. If it says your key phrase or something similar to that, then you did a really great job at SEO and people are searching for that thing and your video is showing up for that key phrase. I actually run a TikTok shop as well, and a relatable story using SEO is I was teaching our content creators how to make the post SEO optimized. And we have had 3 videos recently get categorized in the right category. We're selling trucker hats, and instead of it saying find related content at the top of those videos, it says trucker hats. And I know that they did a great job, and now we're going to continue that process for all of our products. And the views are just getting so much better than what we were previously posting before when we were not optimizing the posts. Okay, we talked about how to make your content better and the best practices. Now let's move on to the second part of your sales funnel, which is live streaming. A lot of sellers that we have talked to are afraid to be on camera, or they don't want to be on camera, or they don't have time to go live, or they don't know how to sell on live. That is totally fine. If you are uncomfortable being on live, get somebody else to do it that's local to you or on your team. And you should never be scared about going live. The beauty about TikTok lives is people are constantly coming in and out and in and out throughout your whole life. So there are some people that will be there for the whole time because they like you, or they are really interested in what you have to talk about, or they popped into your live and they're washing the dishes or something and you're just on their phone and they're listening to you. People are coming in and out the whole time, which means you can repeat yourself over and over and over and over again. It's okay to be scared and feel uncertain about going live for 2 hours, but you should be going live for 2 hours. That is the recommended time that TikTok says, and that is the recommended time that we tell sellers as well. 2 hours is going to optimize the free traffic that TikTok is giving you, and that will help you in the long run build up your audiences and grow that organic sales funnel. So why should you go live? When you have shopping lives and you have a live showcase, TikTok is going to push your live out further and get you more reach than if you didn't have those products tagged. And there's a lot of cases where we have seen on clients that we go live for, we peak at over 1,000, maybe 1.5 thousand, maybe 3,000 people at one time. And that is just so amazing. You can't get that anywhere else, any other social media platform. You cannot get that free reach. And it is very important that you just start going live. Don't overthink it, and do not try to plan out the whole live minute by minute. If you are a planner and you really can't get over the fact that you do not know what to say on live, think about a cadence and think about segments. So at the beginning of your live, you're going to be introducing yourself, welcoming people in, and maybe showing off one of your products. And then the next segment would be showing all of your products, talking about all the product features, the highlights, the benefits, everything like that. And then repeat that all again because people are coming in and out. And then after that segment, you can get into a personal story. You can get into pain points people have that they have to use your products. You can talk about anything. You can answer questions. Throughout the whole live, you should actually be answering questions and talking to those viewers when they comment. But after that segment, you can just go back into repeating all of your products and talking about all your products. And then after that, repeat again. So when you're getting into that cadence, then you can last for 2 hours on live. Even if you only have 2 products, you can last 2 hours on live. Just be excited and have a lot of energy and be entertaining. There's 2 lives that we teach people they can do. One of them is strictly selling. You're just standing up there, or you're sitting here like I am, and you're showing the product and you're selling, getting people to buy, talking about the products over and over and over and over and over again. That does work, and a lot of people are familiar with that format because of Facebook and Instagram lives. And then there are entertaining shopping lives. So that could be you doing something in your everyday life, but having products tagged and talking about them, because that is not strictly selling. People will not scroll on by. It's entertaining, and that is what people are looking for on TikTok. So you could do a get ready with me live in the morning if you are selling beauty products, or if you're selling clothes. If you're selling musical instruments or something like that, you could be singing and playing guitar on live and just talking about your products every 5 minutes. You can also bring in other people on your live to talk about your products. So bring in a loyal customer and get their honest feedback. That will help you get more social credibility. That'll help you get more sales. You can also bring in somebody from your team that's not with you in that room, and they can help you sell, and you can go back and forth and banter and all of that. No, that was a lot of information about live streaming, but let me just recap the best practices for live streaming. You'll need to build up your lives because it will not get you a ton of sales right out of the gate your first time going live. People need to fall in love with you. People need to fall in love with your personality, and they're going to become followers of you. They're going to pop in on every live that you have, and they're going to buy from you eventually. Those are the people that you want. And sometimes it doesn't happen where they just come in and buy from you and they've never heard about you before. So you want to go live 4 to 5 times a week starting out. Maybe for an hour and a half to 2 hours. If you want to do an hour, that's okay, but the best practice is 2 hours long. So for the first 14 days after you see this video, plan out 8 lives that you're going to do and schedule them, and make sure that you show up to those. Create an event on your TikTok profile, and you can also run live shopping ads if you have that money to get you more traffic. So when you're going live for the first 14 days, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, it's going to help you be consistent, and consistency is key on TikTok. When you're going live consistently, you're going to build up that audience, and you'll see that the peak viewership that happens on live will get higher and higher, and after that peak happens and the viewers drop a little bit, that will also be a little bit higher and higher. So with our store in October, we were going live 2 times a week. That was not good enough, but it did help us build up a little bit of following. And then in November, we went live 5 times a week, and that really propelled us in sales. And now every time that we go live, we are making money rather than just sitting there and talking to a phone without having any sales. You need to build a community on lives. Lives are so great because it'll get you organic followers. When we first started out, we were getting 2 followers, maybe 1 follower live, And now every time that we go live, we get 20 to 50 followers. And over time, if you go live 4 to 5 times a week and you're getting 50 followers every time, you're going to just increase your organic following. You're going to increase your engagement because those people are following you for a reason and they want you to be top of mind when they need your product. In an email you'll get from me, you'll get a roadmap to success. So that comes with 9 pillars to help you get from A to B. And if you are stuck at $10,000 a month, that'll help you get 50% higher in TikTok sales in 30 days. And if you're a seller that has not had any orders or you're new to TikTok Shop, make sure that you go through these 9 pillars because that will help you make your first sale, and then that will help you potentially get 50,000, 100,000 in a couple months. We talk about all of these best practices in our online community and mastermind. It's called SocialShopLab. In this mastermind, it's fully centralized on Discord. So you have support from 70 plus other sellers on TikTok who have been through what you've been through if you are a newer seller. And also we have strategies and optimization and scaling advice for sellers that are already making a lot of money. So no matter who you are, this mastermind is going to be for you because you never know when you might need help or support. And with trying to get in contact with the support gods of TTS, you may never get an answer, or you may not get an answer that you like. It may be a canned answer. We have contacts at TikTok that can actually provide you with an explanation why you may have gotten a violation or what you can do to make sure you don't get those in the future, and then we can try and reverse the violations for you. So check out our mastermind and sign up for it today because we want to help you on TikTok. We don't want you to feel lost. We don't want you to feel uncertain about what TikTok is or how to use it or why there's people that are saying that they have nightmares. That is a lot of fear mongering. There are a lot of sellers that are making a lot of money and not having these issues. People that are having issues with anything in the world are the most vocal ones, and the ones that are kind of staying quiet are the ones that are actually making money. So in our Social Shop Lab, we have dedicated channels for different categories, and we have dedicated channels for different topics. So you can ask your questions, you can get support, and you can get any of that at any time of the day. And our course goes through every single pillar with you to get you from point A to point B, because that is the goal for us being a TikTok Shop partner. We want to get you from making $0 to making $50,000. We want to get you from making $150,000 to $300,000 a month. Along with the course and the Discord group, you also get coaching calls, you get content audits, and you get one-on-one support from me when you join our Social Shop Lab. What makes our mastermind different is we are not centrally located on Facebook at all. We're not tied to Facebook's group algorithms. We're fully on Discord where you get notifications when it matters, and you get all notifications if you want. If you join Social Shop Lab today, it's only $49 a month, and if you want to go yearly instead, it's only $497. So you are saving a lot of money if you go through the yearly option, and I know that's very scary because it's a high number, so start off monthly, and then you can always up it to a yearly plan with us because it is so important to have a group of people that you can grow together with instead of being alone in navigating through this TikTok Shop chaos. The link is down below, and also I'll send it to you in an email. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. It's Corey@socialshoplab.com. Now I've given you the best practices for your content and your live streaming. Take this and put it into action. Stop saying you're going to do this later, stop procrastinating, and stop overthinking things. It's time to act in order for you to grow on TikTok Shop. So make sure that you check out our Social Shop Lab and sign up today.